Hello, Gemini. It's Robin Blakey here. Going to give you your monthly tarot card reading. So, Gemini, when I laid the cards out for you here, I see that you have been moving through some pretty heavy emotional stuff, okay? And it's been an ongoing process, is how this feels to me. I don't feel like you're through it yet, but I do feel like it's getting better, okay? This month is how that feels to me. And I do see some bright points coming in this month as you work through this, some really heavy emotional stuff is what I'm getting. So that being said, let's jump in here to your individual cards, and I'll see what I get for you for messages here. So when I first laid this card down, this feels to me like moving into something new and or different in regards to work and finances, okay? And this could also be in addition to what you're currently doing. But whatever it is that you're moving into or away from is better. It's much better. Work and finances, okay? That's the best way I can word that. And even though some things are going to be, and the word I'm getting is foreign, some things are going to be foreign to you as you do this, meaning there might be a learning curve, I still feel like it's a good choice, and it's going, in the long run, it's going to be better for you, okay? See if I have anything else on this card here. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. For those of you that deal with property or in property or something about property, protect your resources. Or, yeah, that's what I'm getting there with that. Okay. All right, Gemini. So again, we talked earlier about moving through this pretty heavy emotional stuff, okay? It is going to get lighter. It's going to get better this month. It's not to say that you're through it completely, but going to get better. I do see two people involved here with something that needs to be hashed out, okay? Now, this could be a love relationship, but if not for others, it would be a work relationship or a family matter. But something that's going to need to be hashed out is the words that I'm getting this month. So don't run from it. Don't avoid it. I guess lay your cards on the table, basically, as the phrase goes, okay? And completely random here, but I am getting one of those ship's anchors. An anchor is what I'm seeing, okay? So I'm going to throw that out there. Okay. So you've had to take some time off or some time away from people, situations. You've just needed some rest, basically, is what I'm getting here, okay? Now, when you start moving forward, don't start moving forward like a speeding locomotive because you're coming almost out of a hibernation, all right? So take your time, move slowly is what I'm getting. Now, for some of you, this is going to be in regards to something with work and finances, okay? That it's going to be a slow getting back into the groove of things is how that feels to me, okay? Now, the other thing I'm getting here on this card is I do see some sadness or something like sadness in regards to somebody very close to you. Now, this could be a relationship, family member, but I do feel some sadness going on here this month in something in that area in your life. I'm going to leave it at that. Spirit's not letting me say anything more about that, so whoever that's for, you'll know. Okay. So on this card here, what I get for you here, Gemini, is that careful with your words is one of the things that came in when I laid it down. So you are very much intuitive or gifted or a healer, but don't just spew things out because you can, okay? Because you have to respect people's privacy or their boundaries. You have to respect their boundaries, okay? So this is important, all right? The other thing that I'm getting here is that you're taking something you already know or already have knowledge in or experience or skills in, and you're moving forward with it in a brand new way is how that comes in for me. So that's good news. I'm going to go back here for a moment because Spirit has me going back. So using your intuitive abilities to give messages, I keep getting be careful with your words. So that seems to be quite important for you this month. Okay, Gemini. So when I laid this card down, what I felt here was feeling like caged in, like not being able to do the things you want or move the places you want to go or something along those. Caged in was the words I kept getting. And I feel that you have an out or an outlet, okay, in regards to helping you with not feeling caged in. Now, I don't see you breaking out of this cage necessarily this month, but I do see an outlet. So something to make you feel better, I guess, is the way that comes in, okay? Now, the other thing I'm getting here is I see some grief here for grief in regards to somebody very close to you. And if it isn't the grief for you, it also could be some, well, it's almost like depression, actually, heavy emotional stuff that you're finally coming out of that or getting your head above water, as the saying goes, okay? So heavy stuff there for you, Gemini, that you've been moving through, but I do feel like things are starting to look up this month, okay? And hidden treasures is another, I'm not done with this card apparently, some other words that I'm getting here on this card. So sometimes the unexpected blessings are the best kind, and be grateful for those, I guess. Hidden treasures is the words. And then the other thing I'm getting on this card is a child or children that is going through some heavy emotional stuff that you've been trying to help, you don't know how to help, but I feel like it's just something they're working through on their own, and I do feel like they will, at least this month, look to have some improvement in that area. And when those random things pop in, I do share them because I know they're relevant for some of you, but I'm seeing a dinosaur on that card. Okay. All right, Gemini. So what I get on this card is being very protected, okay? Being very protected, or putting your protection up, or keeping your protection up. Now, this could be energetically, it could, if you're intuitive, it could be for that. I'm not sure exactly what it means, but being protected and keeping your protection up, okay? Now, I do see you have some people close to you, around you, that are very much a support system for you with dealing with some icky stuff. That's the best way I can word that. Icky stuff. So this could be people that just aren't very nice that you're dealing with, but it could also be energetically some icky stuff that kind of keep at bay, I guess, is the best way I can word that. And then I'm also seeing, okay, I'm seeing several things here. So I'm seeing a smudging kit, or with sage and stuff, but I'm also seeing a Tibetan singing bowl, and I don't know what you know how you kind of like crush up herbs to put in stuff. I'm seeing that too. So I'm seeing all three of those things at once here. So trying different things or different techniques and tactics to move away from things and people that no longer serve you. That's the message. Trying different things and different techniques to move away from people and things that no longer serve you. Okay, and it's going to be up to you to take those steps, but I do feel that you will, and that you have the knowledge and the wherewithal, I'm not sure what that word or who's given that to me. It's kind of one of those old term words, wherewithal to do it. Okay. All right, Gemini. So what I got here, and it was interesting, and I don't read the cards upside down whatever I get is what I get because I read them intuitively. But for whatever reason, I wanted to look at this card upside down when I first laid it out. And what I saw when I looked at it upside down is people keeping an eye on you, or people watching you, or you being in somebody's sights, I guess, is the best way I can word that. So there are someone or some people who are very much noticing you. So either be on your best behavior or put your best foot forward, because I do see that in here. Now, the other thing that I'm getting here is I do see a lot of signs coming in for you this month from your loved ones in spirit, or your angels, or the universe, or whatever it is you call it. I do see a lot of signs and synchronicities coming in. Pay attention to those, because those help give you guidance, and those tell you when you're on the right path or right track. Okay, so pay attention to the signs this month. Okay, Gemini. So I want to go back to this first card because I want to show you the similarities in them, okay? So as you can see, there's a lot of similarities in these two cards. They're both dragons, they're both fire. The difference being is at the beginning of the month, yes, you are stepping into something new or different, or in addition to what you're already doing with work and finances. But towards the end of the month, I see that you are having some doubts. So at some point, maybe it's not even the end of the month, but you're having some doubts on whether you made the right choice, or if this is the right choice for you. Okay. It is. It is the right choice. I don't feel like you should have the doubts, but I do feel you're going to have them, okay? Now, the other thing I see here is I do see some kind of gnarliness with some people close to you. These could be coworkers or friends or family, but gnarly, not very pleasant, a lot of bickering or not pleasant words coming out of their mouth. And this does affect you. It brings you down, really, because energetically you feel all of that very strongly. And you've been like the peacemaker, or you want to be the peacemaker or make it better. It's not your job. It's not your job to make this better, okay? This is on them. This is their job. This is their work to do while they're here on this journey on the earth, okay? And the other thing that I see here is I see that as soon as you are willing to take care of yourself first, instead of taking care of everybody else first. Now, it doesn't mean you can't help and take care of other people, but you got to take care of yourself first. As soon as you do that, and I do see there's going to be signs of this month. I feel like there's going to be like a door opening here for you of something that you didn't expect, and in a good way, okay? But you have to start putting yourself first. That's just, there's no way around that, okay? So that is what I'm getting there for you, Gemini. Robin Blakey here. If you want your own private tarot card reading, go on over to my website. Thanks.
Visit robinblakey.com.